Signature Creations. Hello, Wanda.
Hi.
Hello, Courtney. How are you girls doing? Tell people what you do.
We're photographers. We're actually specializing in business photography, so we're helping people bring their business to the forefront. We do shots for their websites and their business cards and all their advertising needs.
Big one, the business card. Because the business card is made for you to hand it to someone face to face.
Correct.
Put the face on there. Remember the face.
Right.
And when you need that face, call the face.
Exactly.
Right.
You know,
and
if
I think some people use really. I don't want to. Let me see how I should. Rubber stamped, vanilla, the same shot as everybody else does. Myself, I'd rather stand out a little bit.
Absolutely. And you know, if you have a stack of cards at home that you've had for quite a while and you're flipping through them, you realize, I don't remember this person, I don't remember this person, and then you have one with a picture on it and you're like, oh yeah, I remember talking to them. So they're going to keep that versus the other ones. And
you're not telling women to go out and do those glamour shots at the mall kind of thing, right?
No.
I think it's more important to have a picture that really tells a story.
Yeah, and who they are, and
what they do,
and try to represent themselves. Correct, and that's our goal. And we're actually breaking into I think we're going to do some videos and try and help people to put those on Facebook so people can kind of get to know them and what they're about, and entice people to call.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what. In this day and age of the social networking, maybe it's just as important to have a good profile picture.
Absolutely.
On your Facebook page, your LinkedIn or whatever, your Twitter.
Right. Yeah, I tell people all the time, I'm like, please don't put your child or your dog on your Facebook picture. Put you on there, especially if you have a business. It's super important that you don't put your pets or logos or things like that on your Facebook. They want to get to know you, and they're not going to get to know you if it's not you on there.
Is it important to have the front of your building for people to kind of get, like a picture of you in front of your business, so that, like, especially something that's really drive by, I'm going to stop in on impulse kind of thing.
Absolutely. I think it should be on there. I think you should be in the forefront of it, but it should have that on your website somewhere. So that way, if somebody's looking for you, they can say, oh, okay, I'm driving by and I recognize that.
Tell me some of the creative ways that you've done. You've helped some people out.
Well, what we're doing now is we're creating pictures with boards in front of them so they can kind of change their message, and on a weekly basis, if they have a special running or if they have an event coming up, they can change that all the time without having to take a new picture, which is really cool.
So they just Photoshop the board in, kind of?
Yeah, a lot of people, they use PicMonkey, or I am actually working with
PicMonkey?
Pic.
Oh.
Pic. P-I-C. And then Heather and I, Junk Shore Gypsy, I'm working with her, and she's actually creating stuff for people like that and helping them with that part of it.
That's smart.
Yeah, we're kind of partnering up with some people to try and give them ways to make their business work for them and their images work for them.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Courtney, what do you do?
I started working with Wanda in November, so I'm kind of learning photography. I'll shoot some of the time, and I also help with the administrative, when we'll load the images up on the computer right there so the customer can look at the images and decide which ones they want to order from us. Right. But we kind of, once I'm trained well enough, then there'll be the two shooters, and so we can do multiple events and cover
What drew you to this?
I've always loved photography. I just wanted to find that one person that would take me in and train me. I'd do a lot better that way than reading a book.
Right.
And we moved to the Fresno area a year ago. From Yuma, Arizona.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I met her through just a mutual friend back there in Arizona, and we just got to talking, and it was just, we complement each other well.
Yeah.
And it works.
She's more technical, and I'm more personable. I like people.
Tell me about your background.
I actually have been a photographer for over 23 years. I started in the glamour industry, the glamour shots, and I did a lot of parties and stuff like that, and this just kind of took it to a different level. We still offer the hair and makeup, which is kind of cool because a lot of people don't know how to do that well, especially for pictures, because it's a little bit different, exactly.
Shady.
You're using a lot of lighting, and you blast people out, so you want to make sure that they look good for their pictures. The hair has to be good, so we offer hair and makeup services for for the people that aren't good at that. And then, so just with that and some other things I've done, it's just evolved into this business thing. So I love helping people, and I love being around people, and I like watching them grow. And to be able to help them and be a part of that is super special for us. And then we're going to offer a 10% discount for anybody that calls by the 14th.
Okay.
We're having an event on the 30th of this month in Clovis. And so if anybody calls, we'll give them a 10% discount on their packages.
Okay.
And so they just have to call by the 14th. And I
Awesome.
believe the number is on the screen. So just give us a call and we'll be able to help you out with that.
I want to stress that it's not just for women.
Absolutely not.
Okay,
No.
I don't want anybody to think that we're just talking about women. Men need to get their pictures done
Absolutely.
well,
If you
and
want
on
them to
their
keep your
cards
card.
too. And here's the thing: if you hairstylists out there, you should have a picture on your card with you with a great style.
Right.
Right.
That looks like you. That's not 20 years old.
Right.
You know, that makes a difference too.
What are the kind of businesses you think it's really important to have a picture on the card?
If you have a business and you're going to hand out a card, you need to have your picture on it. I don't care who you are. I
Real
don't
estate,
care who you are.
Anything.
It's not that much more expensive than just ordering cards, is it?
No.
Yeah.
No,
If
not
it
at
brings
all.
you more business, then everybody
gonna
wins.
pay
Then
for
it works, right?
Absolutely. And then we're also, our church, I go to New Harvest Church, we're doing a special for Mother's Day, and we're having 3 or 4 different photographers there that day to do family pictures for moms.
Wow.
So, yeah, and they're just doing it for them, and they're going to give them a print with that.
Wow.
So if anybody wants to come have a great Mother's Day picture, just come visit our church, New Harvest in
Sunday?
Clovis, this coming Sunday. And
Where's New Harvest Church located?
it is on Minnewawa, just north of Herndon.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, great church, great fun. We're a lot of fun, and we'll have
And
some
what a
great
great
photos.
thing to offer to people,
yeah,
too.
moms don't get a lot of pictures with their kids, and a lot of times they can get their kids to go with them on Mother's Day.
There we go. Wanda and Courtney, Signature Creations. It's always nice to talk to you, ladies.
Thank you so
much.
much.
Hey, we're going to take a quick commercial break.